today's chapter is for genetics. Now, genetics, it is the study of transmission of body features, both similarities and differences from parents to offspring, and the laws relating to such transmission. A field of science where we are going to study how the characters are being transformed from parent to their offspring and how this transmission is being related. Means in this chapter you will study first that characters are being obtained from their parents and how, like what was the basis or the foundation of transmission of those characters inside the offspring. Now this theory was first being introduced by Gregor Mendel, an Australian monk scientist. As he was the founder of this, he is also called as fathers of genetics. According to your content, the description of Mendel has been given over here: who he was when he was born, how the teachers treated him, etc. and etc. That is in material. The main thing over here is Mendel was the first person who have identified that some or the other material is being moving from parent to the offspring generation after generation. Means there are some material which is being carried out for generations and few years more and more, but he was not clear about what that material is. Based on this genetics only, two modern applications are being came into the science. One which is called as genetic engineering, a technique where genetic constitution, that is genes, are being taken and used in the bacterium by altering new genes into the chromosomes. The best example is of insulin. You might have heard about diabetes disease where some patients are given insulin injections. In this, glucose content is being very less, so to overcome those problems which is being secreted by insulin hormone present inside the human, but because of the impairment of insulin hormone, the level of the glucose is not being maintained. So by using genetic engineering technique, we have came across with such an insulin where the bacterium releases this insulin and that has been incorporated inside the humans. This is called as genetically modified organism. Means the normal bacterium, you have you know about E. coli. E. coli is an organism which resides inside the human only. Although it is not pathogenic, it does not causes any disease when it is present inside the small intestine. But when it comes to other area, it starts infecting. So scientists have taken that E. coli only, in which they have introduced this insulin. So the bacterium which is now formed is called as GMO, that is genetically modified organism. Similarly, there are many such products which we are using. You have heard in the terms of bio, that is biotech, what do you say, brinjals, bt brinjals, bt cottons, bt tomato where the seeds are very less, bt banana which is seedless, the corn, the sweet corns which we are eating, it is also bt corn. If you have eaten Indian corn, they are very hard, but if you see the sweet corns which we use nowadays in the market, they are very sweet. Without boiling, without grilling it, we can eat it because it is very sweet in taste and soft also. So these are all genetically modified products obtained from genetically modified organism. I hope this process has been known to you now. Next is genetic counseling. Now genetic counseling is what? It is a practical aspect where you nowadays the pregnant women are being checked at about 5.5 months, where the chromosomes theory are being checked. Means if in case the child is not being fully developed, some or the other parts are not being well developed, in that cases we study those characteristics at the stage of 5.5 months only. We also come to know about certain diseases, like over here you can see hemophilia, which is a bleeder's disease where the tendency of bleed freely फ्रॉम द स्लाइट वुड. अगर छोटा सा भी कट हो रहा है तो ब्लीडिंग कंटिन्यूस हो रही है, यू कैन नॉट स्टॉप इजीली. नेक्स्ट इज थैलेसीमिया. Thalassemia, where the hemoglobin content is very less, the amount of the blood is very less, and the person has to take again and again blood. Sickle cell anemia, where the RBC's shape are being disrupted, thus the level of oxygen is being reduced in the patient. These are some diseases which we come to know just because of genetic counseling, that is by studying the structure of genes and the characters of genes. Clear? Next, that is heredity. Now heredity comes from this only. You can see the term heredity may be defined as transmission of genetically based characteristics from parents to offspring. मतलब वही चीज़ें जो हम विरासत में लेके आ रहे हैं हमारे पेरेंट्स से, that is called as heredity. The term heredity is rather very old, we use for centuries, okay, for domestic animals, for humans, for plants, etc. According to the Bee Gates, the statement is given, it means that young one look their parents. You might have heard in Hindi कि पोता जो है वो दादा से ज़्यादा रिजेंबल करता है. Okay, this proverb is being written over here. Why so? Because the characters are being taken from our forefathers only. So we look similar and similar. Some of the differences are being there, variations are there. That is also because of reproduction process. In meiosis you have studied that mixing of characters takes place, mixing of chromosomes takes place, and because of that variation occurs. Clear? Examples are given over here. Cats produce cats and not dogs. This is what hereditary, which comes from our parent. A mango seed germinates into a mango tree. Humans give birth to only humans and not to the apes. So these are some examples which are being given. And according to Bee Gates only, variation also occurs. As I gave you the example, all organisms, whether animals, plant, they produce their own kind through reproduction. And reproduction over here always are being carried out by meiosis process, which is never identical to their parents, have some differences, okay, which causes variation in population. Human beings as a species share many characters or traits. Traits, characters, genes, all are same. Different scientists have given different names according to their theories. Human species Homo sapiens, yet the various races and tribes look different. Each and every individual is different from each other. The person living in India looks different. The person living in South looks different. Carolians look different. Okay, so these are variations. Further, the smallest unit of population in the family, there are also too many members and shows differences. Giving you a simple example, twins which are being formed, they do have differences in their nature, although if their physical characters are same, but genotypically they are being totally different from each other, right? So these are some examples how variation occurs. Clear? Characters and traits, any heritable feature is a character. The alternative form of a character are called as trait. Clear? One character, as in you can see at the top some examples are given to you over here. In the inheritance in human, you can see color of the eye, brown or blue. So if your mother is having a color of your eye brown, and if you have blue, there is nothing wrong. Mother character is being brown, maybe the forefather of mother may be having blue color in their eyes, which has been inherited into you, right? So this becomes character, this becomes a trait. Got it? Hair and shape, this is a hair, that is again a type of character. Trait, it may be curly or straight. Eyebrows, these are some examples which are given. Hand use, right handed, left handed, different forms are being there. Clear? Where you have different characters for different traits.